If anyone hasn't noticed yet, this is a black eye. I did get knocked on my ass, not in a street fight, but I got knocked down in some jiu-jitsu. So I got this nice black eye as a prize for being worse than my opponent. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another log in my fasting. So if you're new to the channel, if you haven't seen the other video I made recently 10 days ago, January the 3rd this year, I decided that I was getting a little bit fat. So I went on a fasting diet where I fast. If you don't know how it works, watch the first video. Basically, I fast 5 days a week and then I can just eat whatever I would like to the other 2 days. Now, 10 days ago, I released a video showing how I went from being a little chubby and having a little bit of a belly bulge or whatever you call it, to actually slimming down and having a nice waist. And today we're gonna take a look at what happened in the next 10 days and how well I'm doing. So as I just told you, I have been fasting for the last 20 days now. Well, more or less, because I've been fasting 5 days on, then 2 days off where I can just eat whatever I want. It is getting harder. It is getting really hard at this point because when I'm hungry, I'm super hungry. And when I'm not hungry, I actually struggle to get some food in for my workouts, and it is hard adjusting to this lifestyle at this point. Now, one good advice I have is that you should more or less start with some protein, some lentils, whatever, chicken, whatever you have when you get out of the fast, because if you don't get some proteins to satiate your need for sustenance, you will just devour all kinds of bad food. That has been one of the things I have been struggling with a lot these recent days. Now the second is, sometimes I would wake up in the morning and just feel super hungry. It would pass in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so, and I'll be back to normal. But in the beginning of the morning, I would be like, damn, I need to just eat something to get going. But overall, it is still possible to do. And for me personally, it is way easier than counting my macros and planning all kinds of crazy meals and having to restrict myself when I eat. This is way easier for me. Now let's take a look at how I'm looking at this point. If we take a look at the first picture over here, this is where I started out. Now the second picture is where I got to at the 3rd of January, and this picture is from 10 days ago. And of course, what you all want to see is this picture. So I think it's pretty obvious to see that I am getting some abs definition. I'm actually getting some kind of a six-pack in only 19 days, guys. 19 days it took me to go from being a little bit fluffy to actually having defined visible abs on my belly now, or my stomach, whatever you call it. So if anyone out there is doing a fast yourself and you have some advice for me, just comment below, because I could use some for the last 10 days. I have considered just keeping on with the fast and actually dropping to a single-digit body fat percentage at some point. But at this point, I'm just taking 10 days at the time because it is getting harder and I don't want to make all kinds of crazy plans that I actually can't fulfill. If you are interested in seeing how well this is gonna go for me in the next couple of days, remember to subscribe down below. I'll post a video in another 10 days or so, showing the final 30 days of my fasting period. Maybe I will extend it. I'll see at that time. But guys, if you are considering to doing a fast yourself to lose some weight, maybe get some abs defined or anything, I would strongly suggest that you just give it a go, because as you can see on my pictures, I am not losing all kinds of muscle mass. I'm not following any kinds of crazy meal plans. I am just fasting, and then I'm trying to get some proteins in, and I'm having some protein shakes, and that's more or less everything I do. I'm not gonna tell you all kinds of stuff that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna show you the pictures and how I'm doing myself. Also note, I am only fasting 5 days a week. The other 2 days I can eat whatever I want, whenever I want. So guys, that's all I have for you. Until next time, cheers.